Yeah, new day, new week has ended, and today I'm doing the weekend weekly review on the Euro USD pair. This basically means the trades that I took this week according to the way the market was lining up. On Monday, no trades were taken, and I was basically that day I was not really into the markets. What does that mean? It means that I was not there. I was not there in the markets. I was just not present. Yeah. And I remember that day I was talking about when was that day? On Monday it was on the 19th. On the 19th. Oh, yeah, on the 19th. Was it on the no? It was on the 20th. Yeah, I was talking about acceptance. So the market was not forthcoming for me. There was no setup that I saw. Though there was something that was happening, but I was like, it is not good. It was not really good. There was an orange entry over here. With the break of this, I was like, should I enter this one? I was like, no, it does not make sense. Yeah, I accepted that there was no setup during that time, and I eventually never took any trade that day. So there was a setup at 15 minutes, a 50-minute setup, which I missed. I had gone to the shops to purchase some eggs. Yeah, that was on Monday. There was this setup. If I were to take a sell position, this was the setup. Stop loss there. Take profit 10 pips. Yeah, that was Monday, but I never took this trade. Going over to Tuesday. Tuesday was a beautiful day. There was a retest over this particular point. Got burned the first time. I don't know what made me take a sell here. But I was not patient with the setup. That's what I was talking about on the 21st. I was talking about syncing with the strategy. Yes, I did not sync with my strategy, and every arrow here, let's try and zoom in a little bit. You see, every arrow was pointing buy. The arrow was pointing buy, but I was not syncing with the strategy. I was fearful. There's like a fear I'm not sure where the fear was coming from, but I had that fear. Yeah, that was a buy that was supposed to be taken, but I lost some pips there, but eventually managed to recover. Yeah, short position. This was it was based on 30 minutes. I remember this one during the New York session. I remember taking that trade during New York session. It was a beast of a trade. Yeah, here it is. Here it was. Stop loss was above there. You may take profit. Take profit there. It was a 30 minutes based setup, and that recovered the account, man. Recovered the small loss that I had on that particular morning period. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. If I could have held this position to the fullest, I could have tripled the account, but managed to secure up to here. Yeah, in short, this week ends with me up 2% of the whole account. Over to Wednesday. On Wednesday, what was happening on Wednesday? On Wednesday, I was nothing was really presenting itself. I saw this radical short. The market was just on this shorting. See, I was like, until we have a market structure shift, I'm going to enter then. But unfortunately, there was no market structure shift, and I did not take this sell setup. There was a sell setup here on the 30 minutes during the Asian session. No, during the London session, I mean, the stop loss above this particular level base. This was a setup based on 30 minutes. Let's have a look at that. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, stop loss above this particular level, and take profit was supposed to be at that levels there, but I never took this trade. So this never took this trade, but this was a beautiful trade that occurred. The trade that I managed to take was this one, and when I eventually took these trades, man, I was done, man. I was pretty much done. I had my take profit at that particular point. Yeah, I took 2 positions at this particular area, and so let me delete the trades. Pretty much these are the trades that I took. I took this trade and I took this trade, and I was done. I was done for the week. With these 2 trades, I managed to double the account. I mean, I doubled the amount that I made last week. Yeah, from 1% to 2%. No, not from 1%, from 0.9% to 2%. See, and I was satisfied. Coming in on Thursday, there was a kiss at this particular level. And price shoot the upside. I want to take this trade, but I asked myself, you have already made your profits. I mean, you have already flipped the account. I mean, you've from 0.9% to 2%. I mean, you have already done that. Should you continue trading again, or you just leave it alone? And I was like, yeah, let me just leave it alone. So also there was PMI on when was that? That was on Thursday, and on Thursday I was talking about just a moment, slow is fast. I mean, no matter how the market seems to be going slow, eventually it is building liquidity, and with the building of the liquidity, it is eventually going fast. And yeah, market built liquidity during the Asian session. During the pre-London of the Frankfurt Open, we swept the low of the Asian session and the New York low and kissed this particular point and shot to the upside. I was making my calculation, and I was like, if I could have caught these 40 pips, I could have gone out with a percentage, just big percentage. But yeah, I never took the trade. On Friday also, I was conservative with taking any trades, and there was a trade from this particular point. As you can see, there was this trade, never took the trade. There was this trade, never took the trade. There is also this trade, a buy trade, another buy trade, another buy trade, never took the trade. There was a sell position over here, never took it, and I decided to end my day. Eventually price just settled at this particular point. Yeah, so today I tend to measure my win rate based upon the percentage. So from 0.98% from last week. Last week was the 3rd week of this challenge. Yeah, it was the 3rd week. No, last week was the 2nd week. Yeah, last week, the week of the 13th. the week of Monday the 13th, it was the second week of the challenge, and yeah, and the third week, that was the week that has just passed, the week of Monday the 20th. I have managed to double the account from 0.98% to 2%. I mean, what is that? I was now conservative, but I've come to realize something after making a lot of calculations on my place and thinking out loud. And what did I come about to? I came into this quote. The quote goes like, "Son, you know once you start, there is no going back." This means total commitment. Once you begin the path, there is no leaving the path. Are you sure you're ready for that? Yes and yes. I have I'm remaining with two flips of this account, and I would have made 10% of the amount. And this is what I was telling myself is, two flips, you have passed the account. Another two flips, you have passed the account. You've secured your profits and all that. And yeah, man, push. Just you flipped the account. Yes, flip it again. Flip the total account. Don't just flip your balance, flip your total account. Yeah, and I've said, yes, son, once you start, there's no going back. Yeah, that's all for the weekend, for the weekly review. And I've just shown you the two trades that I took this week. Managed to move from 0.9% to 2%. That is commendable. Shit. Yeah, next week we are looking for that 10%, and I will be very much happy if I finished with 12% in the account, since the price is aligning up beautifully, as we are going to look to check on the next video of what I'm anticipating in the markets for the following week, the weekly outlook. With that, have a beautiful day and be blessed, man, this Sunday. See you and bless you.